Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Dutch Snake by Dori. If you'd like to give it a go, there'll be a link in the description below. And I have it on good authority. Actually, I tried it. The links are working now, so all of you, thank you for pointing it out. I couldn't make the links work because YouTube doesn't allow you to add clickable links before verification. That is done now. It should work. Right. Enough said about that. Let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Draw two snakes in the grid. A snake is a one-cell wide path of orthogonally connected cells which may not touch itself orthogonally, and each cell on the grid belongs to exactly one of the snakes. Okay, so effectively divide the grid into two areas. Okay. One of the snakes acts as Dutch whisper, only one of them. Orthogonally adjacent cells in this snake must have at least a difference of at least 4. For a digit in the snake, it indicates exactly how many for a digit in a circle, it indicates exactly how many circles contain that digit. All the circles are on the same snake and the diamond is on the other snake. Okay. Digits on a purple line form a set of consecutive integers in some order. Okay, that was a lot. So we have to draw two snakes to divide the whole grid into two regions. The snake may not intersect, and the snake may not touch itself orthogonally. Okay. Right. Right. Okay, so it means that it's a continuous line. Right, not a circle but a line. All of these belong to one snake. Right? Maybe we should use a color for that. Ooh, that's going to be difficult, because I would like to use the color for the Dutch whisper as well, so alternating colors. So how do we do that? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. For now, I'm going to use what am I going to use? Yellow for this one, and this one, or blue? What's that? Orange? That's orange? I have no idea. I think I do this every single time. Somebody put me out of my misery and tell me what the name of these colors are. Anyway, right. This line is a Renban line, right? That's what it's called? I think so. Anyway, this is all the digits here are consecutive, not in any particular order, but they are consecutive. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4. However, we don't have to have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. It just could be 4, 1, 3, 2, whatever. Right. And one of those snakes is going to be a Dutch whispers line, which means that any two digits on that line. So if this is the Dutch whispers lines, those are two after each other. There's no way we could go the other way, because if those are the ends, then it will touch. It's not a circle, so the line has to come somewhere from here and go out from the other way. It could be this way, like this, or like that, but it does have to. So these are consecutive, which means that the difference between them has to be 4. Fine. If you're familiar with German whispers, Dutch whispers are a little bit more complicated, or less complicated, I don't know. In any case, I find them a little bit more complicated to solve because 5 can be on the line. We don't know where, and whenever you put 5, the change in polarity, it's not so the between low digits and high digits is postponed by one cell, which is the cell where there is a 5. What does that mean? Usually, let's go to, suppose this is 1, you could put here anything from 5 or above. If this was a German whisper, we would have 1 to 4 and 6 to 9. So it would be 1, 6, whatever, you continue, 2, so on and so forth. 2 wouldn't work on a German whispers, but if this is 9, 2 would work. However, on a Dutch whisper, between the 1, after the 1, we could put a 5. And now, if this is on the same line or in the same cell, we need to put a 9. So it would change polarity from low to high, but usually it goes directly here, it's postponed by 1 cell. However, if the line did that, we could just put 1 again, which is, well, it isn't confusing, but it complicates things a bit. Right. Now that after this really extremely long-winded introduction, let's see what we can do about that. Well, before I start looking at the line, how many cells do we have? 8. Okay, 8. But it can't be 8. So we can't have just the number 8 because there are cells that see each other or actually are in the same box, same thing. So we couldn't put 2 8s here. Okay. Right. So it's at least 2 different digits. It could be 3. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. What could work though? Because I can see already that 1 and 7 wouldn't work, because we have this pair and this pair and that pair that are seeing each other. But if we put 1 somewhere, we can only put 1 1. So if we put 1 here, which is great, it would solve this one and this one. Those could be 7. But what do we do here? Right, so it's not 1 7. 2 6. 2 6. If we put 2, can have 2 6s. Still doesn't work. We need something with at least 3. Well, because there are 3 pairs, I think, seeing each other. It should be that, right? So if it's 5 and 3, we could put whatever. Suppose these are 5. Not whatever. I think this is exactly how it should be. These are 5 and these are 3. Okay. Right. Okay, so 5 3 works. Right. What about 1 5 2? Well, 1 2 5, I should say. That definitely should work because it's just an extended version of 5 3. So instead of putting 3 here, we put 1s and 2s. Okay. And what about 1 2 1 3 4? That's the only other one, right? Yeah, it is. 1 3 4. 1 3 4. No, I don't think that works. Why wouldn't it work? Yeah, it should work. It should work for the same reason, right? 1 3 4. Of course it works. Instead of those being all 5s, there'll be 4 and 1, for instance, and then you can put the 3s. That's an easy way to think about it. But alright, so what do we have now? 3 and 5, 1 3 and 4, and 1 2 and 5 work. It's a lot of options. Okay, so I guess I do have to start thinking about the snakes. What did I do? The snakes. Right. Maybe we can start here since they're next to each other. Okay, so each of these snakes can have 1 head and 1 tail. Right. So this has to connect to one of these. It's obvious that it can't connect to this one or this one, because then we will block this one in. For example, if we do this or that or any combination of those, that doesn't work. So that's out of the question. Actually, is there any way to connect those to this one without cutting this one in? I don't think that there is, right? How do we do that? I mean, besides going outside of the grid. So this has to be yellow. This has to be yellow. Okay, so this is yellow. I guess we can, well, this definitely is yellow because you couldn't have blue here. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise we either have to isolate these or isolate these, and that's not allowed. So this is yellow. Well, I think I see where that is going. This is all has to be yellow, right? Well, the yellow has to go out here. So there's no way to put, well, it has to go another one. It can't go down. Yeah, I can't put blue here. So it's all yellow. Okay. Right, and if we put yellow here, then since it can't touch itself orthogonally, then these have to be blue, right? These have to be blue. Okay. This is not blue, definitely. This is just a mouse slip. Does it have to go like this? How else? How else? How else without isolating? Don't think you could do anything else. You can't do it like this. You can't do it like that, because where do you get the yellow here? So it has to continue along the edges, right? It has to continue along the edges, right? But if we put if you put blue, then this is definitely yellow, right? Because you couldn't put blue here. This is definitely yellow, and then this is definitely blue. Okay, so we're getting a kind of circle, well, not a circle, spiral within a spiral kind of scenario, right? Right, I think if we get here, this has to be yellow, right? Hold on, this could be a head or tail, but no, we can't. If we connect this to those, this will be isolated, so it has to. It has to, at least so far. Okay, so far so good. What now? This has to be yellow so that this one is connected. Okay, so now we know that this is the head or the tail. Blue, obligatory. Okay, now we have two solutions. Do we? Because I see I can do it like this. So this is blue, right? And the rest is yellow. That's one. Could I connect it like this too? I can even connect this like this, right? And the rest would be yellow. So this would be blue in this scenario. Okay, how do we resolve that? How do we resolve that? Well, maybe we don't yet, do we? Maybe we don't yet. I don't see any way, not directly, to figure this out. I think both work. Or am I missing something? This one definitely works because yellow is connected, right? Yeah. It's weird, but it is connected. These are the head and tail. And blue is connected. Yeah, this is the head and tail. Okay, and the other one was, if I can remember, Was it like this? No, that's the one we did. It was like this, right? So this would be yellow. Yellow is connected as well. That's the head and tail. And blue is, well, we don't know if this is blue or yellow then in this scenario, but blue doesn't matter. Blue would be, oh yeah, blue would be like this. Yeah, that's, so this is head and tail, or whatever, or this one. Okay, so I guess I have to look at something else now, right? I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but famous last words. I know that this is a very complicated puzzle, and very complicated. I know for me it's very complicated. I don't know how easily others have resolved it, but I always find it a little bit easier when there aren't a lot of say logic gates on the puzzle. So here, now that I'm stuck, I have to look at either those circles or this, but I don't think this plays a role yet, right? So it has to be those. Hold on a second. Let's have a look at those options again. So one option was blue going like this. So blue would be on 3 of those. Okay. 3 of these are blue. Okay. What was the other option? The other option was blue going like this. Right. Those were the 2 options. But that means that blue is already on 2 consecutive as well on this line. I'm looking at this because when I was saying I don't think it's about this line, I can't say much about this line yet. Well, I can't. But what I can say is that I don't think the Dutch Whispers line can be on 2 consecutive cells here. Well, I don't think, I think I know. Because the 2 consecutive cells on the Dutch Whispers line have 4 in between, a difference, while we only have 2 other cells here, so we cannot fill the difference to make those consecutive. I'll give you an example. If this is 1 and 5, then we need 2, 3, 4 still to fill the difference between them. We only have place for 2 of those 2, 3, 4, and this would apply for any other option, which means the blue line is not the Dutch Whispers line. The blue line is not the Dutch Whispers line. Yeah, it can't be, because it was 3 on the one. That's even worse. Well, it's not worse, but it's not. It doesn't make any difference, because even if this was, say, for instance, well, actually it is worse. Well, maybe not. But if this was, for instance, 2, 6, 3, we still need 4 and 5 to put here, and that doesn't work. 2, 6, 3 doesn't work either. Anyway, it is worse. In any case, we can't have 2 consecutive cells of the Dutch Whispers line on that line. Okay, so now we know that the yellow line is, drum roll please, the Dutch Whispers line. Okay, which make these 2 very interesting, because these are the only 2 that we know more or less what they could be. Well, we know exactly what they could be, but we don't know what they are. Right, so, okay, what was it? It was 3 and 5. 3 and 5 don't work, because, believe it or not, 5 minus 3 is 2 and not 4. 1, 3, 4 wouldn't work, because the maximum we could get out of that is 1 and 4. And the last one was 1, 2, and 5. Ah, that's the only one that works. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. So those are 1 and 5. That's good. Okay. 1 and 5, which means that all of these are, well, I was going to say all of these are 2 and 5, but actually why would we have 2 here? We can't. We need to use the 2 in these. So these are 2 and 5. Nope. 2 and 5. But that means that these are actually 5s. It does. And we're off. We have our first digit, ladies and gentlemen. We do have it. Well, we do have it 2 digits in one go. It's still a 5, but okay. Ah, gives us more than that. If this is a 5, then this is the 2. And this is a 5. And that's about it. I thought maybe I could get these, but not yet. Right, but if this is a 2, now we know the order. Then here on this line, there is already a 5. So these have to alternate to higher, lower, higher, lower. Now, the $1 million question. Do I want to change the colors? Usually with these kind of lines, as in German whispers or Dutch whispers. I don't know if there are more whispers. I presume not. It's, well, parity lines the same. It's good. It's helpful to color them one by one so that you know at a glance how many you have of each. Because on this line we can have 4 cells with less than 5 and 4 cells with more than 5. So it's nice to know quickly so that, for instance, we know what that is. But that's going to create way too many colors, I think, here. Let's try without. I'm going to pencil mark, so excuse me if you don't like that, but so these are the higher ones. So this is from 6, 7, 8, and 9. But here we know that this is after 5 you need a 9, because that's the only one that's 4 more than 5. So these are not 9, right? So these are from usually 1, 2, 3, and 4, but they are now 1, 3, or 4. Okay, and I can see directly that this is 1, 3, or 4 for the same reason that I just mentioned. There are already 4 higher than 5 and only 3 lower than 5. So this one has to be from the less than 5 set. And in this one it's 1, 3, and 4. Okay, well, we can continue. Those are lower. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and these are higher, which is 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, here is a trick. It's not a trick, but since we do know that there is a 5 here, so the fact that this is 5, 1 or 1, 5 does not have an effect on what that is. Well, on what it exactly is, yeah, but on which set does it belong to, higher than 5 or lower than 5. It has to be higher than 5, because if this is, say, 5, 1, then this is 1 and this has to be from the higher than 5 category. But if this is 5 and this is 1, 5, then again this will have to be 9, ergo higher than 5 category, because you can't have 1 again. So long story short, now we continue with higher. Oh no, all right. I was going to continue here, but here we can have a 5 again. Oh, actually we can have a 5 here too, can't we? Yes, we can have a 5 here too. So we can only do one. I can do this one too. Oh, there is no 1 on this line. We're already using the 1. So this is just 2, 3, 4. A sip of tea. While we cogitate on what that is how we're going to do this. Yeah. Oh, this can't be 4. Oh, and this can't be 4 either. So this is 4. Is that correct? Because if this is 4, it makes it blue. And that solves our issue. This couldn't be 4 because next to the 4 you need an 8 and a 9. Because you couldn't put 7 or 6 next to a 4. Oh, but this could be 4. Ah, okay. I say that and I didn't notice that this is a 9. Okay, but this isn't a 4. Okay. One step forward. If we could tell if this is a 4 or not, it would resolve this. Fine, but we can't. At least not yet. Okay. So how many 5s can we put here? Well, we can put 2 5s, right? Oh, we can put 3 5s. No, what am I talking about? I'm just looking at the cells, but of course we can put only 1 5. It's on the same column. One day, if we ever have enough subscribers, I'll be really curious to know how many watch this for the laughs and how many watch for the entertainment. Anyway, I'll never live this one down. 3 in the same column. Right, I lost my train of thought. Okay, we can put 1. So let's say we do have a 5. It doesn't matter where you put the 5. Of course, not here, because we're trying to figure out if it's somewhere else than here. It doesn't matter where you put it, because eventually you'll end up with the same result, as in it will change the order of the sets, say higher than 5 and lower than 5, before it and after it. But it doesn't matter where you put it, the order after it will be the same. Which means if you put it here or you put it here, it does not matter. This one is going to be of the same set. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's say this is a 5. This is low, so this would be high. Low, high, low, high, low, high. High doesn't work here because this is from 2 5. Now let's put the 5 here. Okay, let's imagine this one is 5. So this would be high, low, high, low, high, low. This is 5, so this would be high. See, it's still high wherever we put the 5 on it, for the same trick we had here. So this is the smallest sequence that you could show this with that. Okay, but now what we got to it is that we couldn't have a 5 here because this one would be high and this isn't high. So if we couldn't put a 5 here along all of these, well, this first means that this is a 5, which is good, which means that this is 2. Good, bad, I don't know. I mean, good that we know now what it is. Okay, and then these are high. So we know that this one is 9. And these are 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And these are, now we can do the 4 trick on those. Well, alright. We'll get to it. These are 1, 2, 3, and 4. But there's no 9 here, so this can't be 4. There's no 9 here, so this can't be 4 either. Okay. Unfortunately, we still have 2 places that can be 4, but okay. I might be missing some logic as well elsewhere, but I don't know yet. I don't know what's going on. Because I didn't look, for instance, on whether 6 is always available. Yeah, this one can't be 6, for instance, see? This one can't be 6, because 6 needs 1 and 2. And there's no 2 here anymore. Could have 6 here. Oh, can't have 6 here. Why is this not 1? It isn't 1. So this isn't 6. See? This isn't 6 because we couldn't have 2, 1, but that means that there's only one place to put 6 here, and it's here. Okay, and if this is 6, this is 1. And this isn't 1. Neither is this one. Okay, still didn't resolve this because 3, 4. I see. But now it doesn't matter because this can't be 1, so this is blue. Good, good, good. This is blue. And if this is blue, can we do this? No, we can't. I'm confused. Can we do this? No. Well, maybe. I don't know. No, we can't. How are we going to connect these? We can't do this anymore. Okay. Right. So now this is blue. Is that what we're saying? No. I am definitely confused. This is yellow and this is yellow. No, that doesn't work. This is yellow and this is blue. Yeah. Again, is that the only way of doing it? This doesn't work because then you're gonna have to put yellow here and blue here. Oh, it does work. Of course it does work, right? Blue here, this would be yellow, this is blue, and this is yellow. Yes, of course, this doesn't solve it. In this scenario, this could be of either. Wow. I'm doing this as if that was hours ago. It was only been 30 minutes, and I forgot. Okay, this has no implication to on the shape, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay, well, let's continue. This has to be 1. Nope. Has to be 1. And then this has to be from 6, 7, and 8. This is 6, 7, 8 as well. Okay. How are we going to figure this out then? How am I supposed to figure this out? The shape of the snakes, I mean. Can I... Well, maybe I should try to exhaust sudoku and whatever before I try to deal with that dilemma. Is it related to this again? Because in one of the scenarios we had 2 yellow. Is that an issue? Well, this is a... If this is yellow, it's connected here. It should be low. Or maybe I can... Well, maybe this... Maybe that would solve it. Maybe that would solve it, yeah. Going to connect with a different color the 2 ways that we could get... This was 1, right? Yeah, so... Let's say this is yellow, but I'll use a different color. And the other would blue. Those would be low. Oh, that works. Because this is low, high, low, and this is low. Okay. So this one works. What about the other one? The other one. Now I do have to remember what the other one was. The other one was like this. Yeah, but that doesn't work. It doesn't matter because there's only 1. And this could be anything on the blue line. This could be anything on the blue line. Okay. Maybe once we start having more numbers, if we can, then this would be easier to guess. Yeah, probably. Okay, but for now I don't see it. Which is worrisome because where am I supposed to get my next letters? Letters? Numbers? What's going on today? I promise I'm only drinking tea. I don't know where to look out next. I do see one thing. well, this could be a 9. So I don't see anything, no. I was going to say that this has to be a 9, but it doesn't. No, I'm just bad at pencil marking. This can be a 9. So we have a 9 here. We have a 9 here. Okay, and one of those two. That's not very useful yet. We have a 5 in those two. And 5 here. That's not gonna help. How is that supposed to help? I don't see it. Especially that if we look at this, for instance, this could, both of these could be 9. I don't see a reason why not. I don't see a reason why not. Can this be 7? Yeah, 2 and 3. 1 and 3 is still okay for a 7. No. I am confused. Where am I supposed to look next? Where am I supposed to look next? Now, one weird effect of making these videos is now when I'm doing puzzles alone, not making a video, I start talking to myself as well. Which I'm not sure if that's a good effect. Thankfully, it hasn't happened in a train yet. That would be quite an experience. If one day you see videos online of some guy on a train talking to himself while solving a puzzle, you might have a good guess about who it is. Anyway. I really should maybe look at this a little bit more methodically. Now I'm just scanning and skimming and I don't see anything. Right, we don't know about this one because it's blue. 3 or 4 are acceptable, 7 and 1 as well. Oh, this couldn't be 6. Ah, there you go, that's 1. Not that that helps, but this couldn't be 6 for multiple reasons. Not the least of is that this is a 6. Right, it can be 7. Can this be 4? Indeed it can. Can this be 4? Yes. Yes, it can. 4 needs a 9 or an 8 or 9, 8. So one of those is a 9, isn't it? No, yes, one of those is a 9. Yeah, because wherever we put the 5, there is a 1 next to it. The other one should be a 9. But if one of those is a 9, this isn't a 9. See that? I think that's what I was supposed to look at. So those are not 7 or 8. Okay, that makes sense. Could have guessed that. The 1 needs... No, that's not true. The 1 can have anything next to it. But the 6 in this line needs to be next to the 1. So, okay, you could have gotten to that in multiple ways. Right. And there's as well... Well, again, I can't believe that I ran through it. I was going to say we need a 2 because the 6 has to be sandwiched between 1 and 2. So one of those is a 2. So this isn't a 2. But there is already a 2 here. Hopeless. Definitely hopeless. Okay. Right. Okay, let's continue. This could be 6, 7, and 8. Yes. Yeah. Can this be a 3? 8 and 7. Yes. Can this be a 6? Yeah. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. It's only if we knew that, well, this is never going like this, right? It's either going like this or like that. Well, it is going like this. It could be to connect here, yeah. Then we would know that this couldn't be a 1 and this wouldn't be a 6, but we don't know that. It can go up and this would be a 1. Can this be a 4? A 5? Sorry, yeah. Yeah, why not? I think 5 is the best thing to have on those, because then it could be anything from 2 to 8. Okay. Okay. So that's not getting me anywhere. That is not getting me anywhere. So what are these? Well, there's a 1 there. There's something from 3, 4, and there is a 9. Is that helpful? So it's 1, 3, 4, and 9. That's not helpful. I don't see how that can be effective in anything. Anything else? What is this? I don't think we can say much about this. Only that it's 2 of one and 1 of the other. Whatever it is, but we don't know what they are. Could they be too high? Seeing that there is a high here. Yeah, they definitely can. They definitely can. And we don't know what that is in any case, so we can't even say, what if it's only 1 high? Can we have 2 here? What doesn't matter? This could be high. The 9 in particular. Can we have a 9 here? Yes. Do we need a 9 here? Oh. Yeah, see, oh god. This is completely stupid, isn't it? I can't see the forest for the trees. I'm asking whether we need a 9 here. Definitely we need a 9 here. There's a 5. And we know that this isn't 1. It would have been better if I just directly put 1 and 9 on those, wouldn't it? Because this is now definitely a 9. Okay, I'm going to do that. It's too late, but fine. So this one is from 6, 7, and 8, and this one is from 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So one of those is a 9. Still not. No. Now we know that this is. Okay. No. Okay, I see it. I think. Now we know that this is high, so now we should be able to know whether we can connect it or not. Because we don't know. If this would be 1. Yeah, this works. So if we connect it like this would work, because then we'd have low, high, low, high. Okay. If we connect it like this would be low, high, low, high. This doesn't work. This does not work. See, this is high, low, low, high. Then we'd have 2 high touching each other. But we can't put 5 on it either. Good. So there's no way to salvage that. If we could put a 5, then we could salvage it by pushing the low 1 further, but we can't. There's already a 5 here, there's already a 5 there. Right, so this is resolved. This is yellow. Okay, so this is a 1. This is a 6, 7, 8. This is a 2, 3, 4. Okay, which leads credence to, well, actually it doesn't really matter. Only if we had 1 or 9, then we would have known that this isn't a 5, but this wasn't going to happen. Okay, so now this has to come out, so these are blue. Okay, yeah, can we still do it two ways? Can still do it two ways. No, we can't do it two ways because this has to be blue now, it can't be yellow. Okay, and if this is blue, these are yellow and this is blue. Okay, hallelujah. I think we have the snakes. Do they make sense? They do. They do. Okay, so now we can continue. No, wow, I picked the only one where we can't continue because we don't know if this is 1 or 9 yet. But we can continue here, right? This is high, but it can be anything yet still. This is low, so it's 3 or 4. Okay, this is 3 or 4, so this can't be 6 anymore. There is that. Can it be 7? It can. Right, and this is, now we know that this is a 1 because this is from 6, 7, 8. Well, I can't have 6, so it's from 7, 8, and this is a 1. No, it's a 1. Okay. Can this be 4? Yeah, if this is 8. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Well, we're a little bit further. A tiny, itsy bitsy teeny weeny way further. Ah. So now there's definitely a 3 or a 4 here. Can this be a 2? Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it still can be a 2. It can be as well 3, 4, 5, 6. We do need 3 and 4. Yeah, we do. Because if this is 4, this has to be 3 or 2. So we would need a 3 if it's a 2. And if this is 3, then this would be 2 or 4. Well, no, we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can't if this is 5. No, this doesn't have to be 5. Okay, so we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, we still need the 4. There's no way around it. No way around it. Well, which is obvious because we do have 2 less than 5, so we do need the 4 and the 3. Okay, so what can this one be now? It can be 1. Oh, this isn't a 5 yet, so what am I talking about? These aren't 5. These are 5. But doesn't change the logic. No. Nope. I don't think it's limited enough yet. Because we can have still 6, can still have 5 and 6, no problem. Alright, let's look somewhere else. We still don't know anything about these, right? Do we know anything about this? Because we do have to see what I mean now when I was saying that it's easier to color them in an alternating pattern because then you can see it quickly. Of course, if you've done any of those, you know that that's not new information. But if you're new to these kind of sudoku logic patterns, then it's good to know. Maybe actually it isn't a bad idea to drink something other than tea. Right. No, I don't think I can say anything about this. I was still looking at it, but there is only two high and one low. It can still be too high. I don't see any reason why not. So we're not getting there yet. Okay. Now I know where the 1 is though. Here. So it can't be here. So this must be a 1. Okay. Progress. Progress, I hope. We should know what that is as well. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 1, 2, 3. It's 2, 3, or 4. So it's 3 or 4. Okay. So those are 6, 7, 8, 9. And this couldn't be 9. Okay. Well, that makes sense. We did say that one of those two was a 9. Okay. And what is this one now? It says, well, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere, maybe. Maybe. Oh, now this is 9, 3, 4, isn't it? It is, because that's the only thing. So those are 3, 4. So we can't put 3, 4 anymore here. So this can't be 2. Because we do need to put the 3, 4 somewhere in box 4. And these are the only 2 places where it can be there. So this isn't 2. Because there is definitely a 3, 4 here. We don't know where, but it's in this column. Well, it isn't 2. It isn't 2. I promise I was holding down the control key, but don't know if my keyboard is hallucinating or me. Okay, so now what do we still have here? Well, still too many options. We do have the 5, we have the 2, and we have something from 6, 7, or 8. So that's just a bit too much to pencil mark. Okay. Anything we can say? Oh, well, yeah, of course. These are 3, 4, so this is a 2. This is a 2. Okay. So now if this is 5, we need a 3, 4. Which is still possible, so that didn't help. But if this is a 2, this isn't a 6 anymore. I see. So now we know that there is a 6 here. So these are not 6. And this one is a 6. Okay. Right. We're getting a lot of 7, 8, and 3, 4. That's a bit disconcerting. It either means I'm ruining it, or by making a mistake and I'm going to end up with some deadly pattern, or there's going to be a huge chain that I'm going to have to follow to find out what can and can't be filled in. Place your bets now. Is it my fault, or is it going to be just difficult logic to follow? 1, 1, 1. No, can't say anything about the ones. There's a 1 here. Can it be here? It can, if this is not a 5. Is this? Hold on. Now we do need a 3 and a 4, right? Obligatory. Okay. So those are 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, or 4. Or 5. It is. Okay, I'm going to pencil mark them. So this is 1, 3, 4. This can't be 1, which makes these 3 and 4. Yeah. And this is then not 3 or 4, it's from 1 or 5. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, can we say anything about these now? Well, there's a 2, it's here somewhere. Okay, so this is not from the lower than 5, or the low set, let's call it, because we already have that. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4. So this is from 7 or 8. Okay, and now we have 7 and 8 here. So this is a 9, and this is a 6. Was that already available because this is the only place to put a 6? No, it wasn't, because there was a 6 here. Okay, but now this can't be a 6. It's from 7 or 8. Okay. This looks plausible. What's this then? It's a low one, right? Yeah, it's 1 or 5. So now we have a 1-5 pair here for what it's worth. For what it's worth. Oh, right. We have 1-5, so this isn't 1 anymore. But that doesn't help with this one. I was hoping that this would says that this isn't 6, but it doesn't, because it can still be 2-1. Okay, but what is this then now? 3 or 4? No, actually, well, yeah, this isn't 2 anymore. A long time ago it isn't 2, I guess. So it is, this isn't 6. Right. Right. Okay. It isn't 6. Still doesn't help. Okay. We're going back to this. What is it? One of the two is 3, 4, and the other is well 6. We don't know which is which yet. We don't know which is which yet. Okay, right. It's worth pencil marking. Maybe eventually we would know here. Okay. Next. Oh, well, this 9 resolves this one. So this is 6, which means that this isn't the 5, this is the 1, and this is a 5. And this is a 9. Oh, that's nice. So makes this one 2 as well, because 6 can only be 2, and this is a 9. Makes this one a 1 and this one a 5. There you go. There you go, which means that this one is a 5 too. Okay, so there are no, well, now we know this is a 9. Hey, excellent, excellent. So this is high, high, high. This is a low one, so this isn't 6. Okay, right, so this is 6, 7, 8, 9. I know not all of them are possible, but we'll fix that. Here everything is still possible. Unfortunately, this isn't a 6 anymore. Okay, so this is a 6. Okay, and these are well, this 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not 1 or 2, it's a 3 or 4. This can still be everything. 1000 milliards de mille sabords. Okay. Okay, well, at least we've gone that far. Let's see what else. I keep on trying to say that this is a 9 because of the 5, and then panicking because there's already a 9. No, the blue line is nothing. It's just a line. Okay, now we have here as well a 3, 4. Ah, okay. Right. So we have still a 3, 4 and a 7, 8 somewhere. But we already have 2, 3, 4 here, so this can't be 3, 4. This is 7, 8. This is 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so there are no 7, 8s here anymore. What are we still missing in this one? 6, 3, 4, and 6. Oh, no, 9 as well. 3, 4, 6, and 9. Well, that makes sense. 3, 4, 6, and 9. Okay. All right. Can we say anything about this one now? Well, besides the fact that there is a 5 here. Besides the fact that there is a 5 here. Doesn't look like it, does it? This is now a 5, 6, 2. Let's just pencil mark the 2 so that we don't forget it. Okay. Well, we do have 4 from the high set here. Oh, this isn't a 9. Ah, that helps. So this is a 9. Okay. Yeah, that helps. Do we have all the 9s now? Please tell me we have all the 9s. No, we don't. How come? Yeah, because this one can't be 9. This one is the 9. Okay, now we have all the 9s, right? We do. Great. Great, great, great. Mute the phone. Don't know why it's not on mute, but okay. Okay. Uh, 3, 4, and 7, 8. How many do we have here? Oh, we can't. We don't know. We don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So one of them is from each set. Doesn't help. Here it's still too much. What about in row 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay. So this is a 7, 8. Is it? Yeah. 7, 8. Okay. Still. Ah, we do need a 6 here. There's no other place to put a 6. So this isn't a 6. Still didn't resolve this, but this isn't a 6. 2, 5. Okay. Okay. Can this still be a 6? It can indeed. It can indeed. Hold on a second. Ah, we can. No. Hold on. If this is a 6, we're gonna use the 1 and 2. Right? Yeah. So there's no 1 and 2 anymore here. And this couldn't be a 6. This can't be a 6 because of this one. So where do we put the 6 here? Yeah. So this can't be a 6, and this has to be the 6. This has to be 6, and this is not a 2. Well, this isn't a 2 to start with. I had to do... I think now I got 2 complaints from setters saying, well, it weren't complaints to be fair, they weren't complaints at all, but at least remarks that I chose the more difficult path to solve the puzzle. Yeah, it seems that happens often enough. Okay, this couldn't be 2 because of this 2 here. So if this couldn't be 2, this couldn't be 6, and this is the 6. Fine. I took oh, what do you call it? The scenic route home, but fine, we got there. Well, we didn't get there yet, but we got further. We got to this point. So those are not 3 anymore. They're from 1 and 2 because of this 6. Okay, right. I'm still not getting. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, where there's no 1. So these are from 2, 3, 4. Maybe I have to start pencil marking 2, 3, 4. It's fine. 2, 3, 4. And this one is from 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's from 2, 3, 4 as well. That might give us this one. Yeah, it does. But let's see if I didn't make a mistake, as I'm bound to do. These, okay, this was 2, 3, 4 because this was 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need it right. That's correct. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because there is a 5 in there. Yeah. So now we have 1, 2, 3 of the higher set, and the 5 is somewhere here, and when we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the lower set, 5 because, well, there's 2 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this isn't the 2. That's what I'm getting at. This isn't the 2. This is from 7 and 8. Okay. So this isn't 2 either. And then in row 3, well, there was a better way of seeing it, but these are a 3, 4 pair. So this is 1 and this is 2. This isn't 2 either. Is it going to start resolving this thing? Is it going to start resolving? This is a, what is this? This is 2, right? Yeah, it is 2, a singlet. It is 2, so this isn't 2 either. This is 5. This is not 5. And this is 5. Not 5. Okay. We still need here a 3, 4 and a 7, 8 in any kind of combination, but we can't put them anywhere yet. There is a 7 here, so this couldn't be 4. Wherever we put the 7, this needs a 3. So this is a 3. This is a 4. 3, 4, not a 4. Okay, and if this is 4, then this is an 8. And this is a 3. 7. 7. Okay. 8. Right. 8. 9 and 8 doesn't resolve this one though, unfortunately. But this is resolved. This is 7 and this is 8 because of this 8 here and this 7. Okay, and this is a 4. So this is a 3. 4, 7, 8. Is it going to start resolving itself? This has to be a 1, not a 1. But both the 2 and the 3 still work. How can that be? No, there is already a 2. This is a 3. This is a 2. And this is a 7. So this is an 8, a 7, 4, 3, 2, 6. Those should be resolved, right? They are. 3 and 4. Ooh, we're almost there. We're almost there. 1, 2, 3. This is a 3. 4. Where's the 4? Here's the 4. 5 is already there. 6. Can't put a 6. Oh, because this isn't a 3. This is a 6. This is the 3. 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Moment of truth. Yay! I didn't just like it, I loved it. I really hope that you enjoyed this as well, warts and all. As usual, some laughs were promised, laughs were delivered, hopefully. But in any case, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and maybe share. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.